All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is beautiful Tuesday, November 17th. Got 3 more days till Thanksgiving break, turkey time. Today we're doing something brand new, brand spanking new, ladies and gentlemen. The solution set. I do have an activity here if you want to try it. It says optional. If you want to try and challenge yourself without seeing the video, which is going to go right here, follow along with the notes. Remember the notes. This is just extra practice for you, and that's your grade, the little mini quiz. So make sure you're following along with your notes. Let me look at my notes. Graphing the solution set. Also, please remember, ladies and gentlemen, open up a tab, click some Desmos. My Desmos is already here, desmos.com. Boom. Make sure you click graphing calculator, so we should be good to go. Oh, let's make some little modifications. Toolbar. Shake off some of that. What does this do? Oh no, we need that. Let's put some arrows. Let's make it look nice and neat. Step. We have to put one. Step one. Looks good to me. So I have a nice, beautiful graph. Let's look at the notes. So this is a refresher. Sorry, my throat's a little coffee. This is a refresher. We're going to go ahead and try doing this by hand, and we'll double check with Desmos. So I'm going to put it right here on the side so we could double check right now. Boom, boom. So right here is just the line, ladies and gentlemen. Just the line. What happened here? There we go. It's just a line, okay? Now, this line, we should already know how to do this. I identified my slope. I know this is my y-intercept. I graph. What's my slope? 7/2. What does that mean? This means I'm going to go up because it's positive, up 7/2. My b is -2. What does the b stand for? This is called my y-intercept. Refresher, let it come back to your brain. Remember, you start your y-intercept on your y-axis because it's my y, -2. I go up 7/2, so I start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/2. Boom. I put my beautiful ruler. Oh, it's not beautiful. Right there. And I draw my beautiful line. Boom, boom. And there's my line. That's a refresher since we should already know how to graph lines. What can I use for decimals? You know what? I can double check that line. Let's put it in here. Y equals 7/2. Press aside. X minus 2. Boom. And as you can see, starts at 2. If I went up 7, come on. Starts at -2, like how we did over there. We went up 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/2. Boom, there's that next point. We just proved that we graphed it correctly. Cool. Cool. Next one. This one's a little bit different, ladies and gentlemen, because obviously we're in a different form. We're in standard form. So we do need to convert before we can graph. And we should all know how to convert. Let's do that real quick. X plus 4y equals -12. Border. Who do I move? X. There's an issue. What's in front of that X? You got to remember there's a number in front of that X. What is it? It's a 1. Let's move that 1x over. That turns into -1. X. Cross it out. Bring everything down. 4y minus 12. What do I do next? You divide, sir. Yeah, you divide by that 4 that's in front of the y. If you don't remember how to do this, you need to get back on the ball to remember how to convert. Divide by 4, divide by 4. There's my y equals. Calculator, you can use the numworks calculator if you like. It'll give you a fraction, -1/4. If I divide it, x. Divide it, -12/4, -3. And this is my equation. From this equation, I should be able to identify who's my slope. Slope is, boom. Who's my b? The only other constant there. Let's label. So I know m is my slope, which is -1/4. Since it's negative, that's telling me to go down and then 4 to the right. And my b is -3. Starting at -3 on my y-axis, because this is called my y-intercept. It's telling me to go down 1/4 to the right. Get my beautiful ruler. Boom. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to check that line right now. Just make sure you remember, start at -3, we went down, over 4. Check it out. Let me put it right here, because it should start at 3. I forgot what it was. I think I remember. Y equals -1/4 x minus 3. As you can see, boom is right there. Let me move this out of the way. Boom. I went too much. It went too hardcore. Sorry. Boom. Started at -3. We went down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Not too bad. Probably asking yourself, sir, can I just put this into the Desmos and I get my answer for this specific thing? We can. Don't get used to it though, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not sure if you're on the STAR test, if you can use it. If I put x plus 4y equals -12, boom, it's right on top of it. You'll see right there. Right on top of each other because they're the exact same line. So that means that I converted correctly and I graphed correctly, okay? Boom, nice, good stuff. Let's move on. Okay, now we're going to be doing the solution set, which is including these inequality symbols. Let's make sure we remember the names of them. This is greater or equal. This is less or equal. This is greater than. And this is less than. Okay, what do we need to know about these guys? Check it out. I'm going to do them in different colors. Because these are equal to, underlining equal to, that means that these two are a solid line. Okay? Solid line. You'll see what it means right now. That means it's just a straight arrows and it's a complete line. Over here, there is no equal to. It's just greater or less than. So this is a dashed line. And I'll go into more detail in a little bit, I promise. Still has the arrows, but the line with dashes. Okay? Next part is the shading. And break it up. If it's greater, that means I shade on top. Shade on top. Less, that means shade on bottom. Shade bottom. Same thing over here, greater than, shade on top. Sorry for my handwriting. Less than, shade bottom. Okay, sorry for my handwriting. It's a lot of information. You know what? I'll go ahead and just make it and put it in for Wednesday's folder, okay? No worries. Boom, let's keep going. If you need to write it down, pause it, do it, but I'm going to keep rolling because it's a long video. Okay, so right here, how should you draw the line? So we're already asking ourselves, you know what? Let's make sure we know the information. So when we draw this, we know exactly what to do. All right. So how should you draw the line? Solid letter dash. Well, what's going to tell me what to do there? The symbol. So that symbol right there is less than or equal to. Hopefully you copied up above. You should be able to go to this equal to sign. And you're going to say, okay, it's a solid line. Boom. So it's going to be just a complete line. Where should you say less than? And I wrote it up there for you. Am I going to shade on the top or the bottom? Well, because it's less or equal to, that means I'm going to shade the bottom. And you'll see what I mean right now. So let's graph. Right here, my slope. Hopefully we should be able to identify my slopes right in front of the x. It's my m value, 3 over 5, which is positive. That means I'm going up and to the right. After that, my b value is -5. So let's graph. -5 is my y. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. 5 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to erase these little bubbles. Oops. Sorry. Up 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice big point, 2 big points. Now, right away, I'm going to do my line, but I need to make sure, hey, am I doing a solid line or dash line? Solid line, boom. Draw my solid line. Oh, shoot. There we go. Draw my beautiful arrows. And it says shade the bottom. So am I shading on this bigger part or this smaller part? Well, hopefully you know bottom is under the line, so I'm shading this part. And that is my solution set. Now, is there a way for us to check this? Of course, there's plenty of ways, a bajillion ways to do this, but guess what I'm going to tell you to do? Desmos, we're going to take that in. You're going to see it's going to go boom. Check it out. Taking this beautiful Desmos. I'm going to leave right here because that's where we started, -5. Let me scroll this over. Let's do it. Why? Sir, I don't know how to put the symbol in there. It's right here in this little keyboard. Click that little keyboard. Make sure you choose the correct symbol. Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Then let's put the rest. 3 over, over 5. And you already see the shading starting to happen. X -5. Oops, I did the worst thing you could have done. X, I need it to be exactly like that. You saw how I had the X under there? Be very careful. You gotta be very accurate. -5. Boom. And as you can see, oh my God. There you go. There you go. And as you can see, solid line, shadings underneath. So this is a good way to help you out. You can do it on your own, or boom, you could do it on Desmos. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Just get right to it. Y, make sure I put the correct symbol, greater than or equal to, -3x. plus 4. Boom. As you can see, greater than, that means the shading is on top of the line. Still a solid line because it's equal to, started at 4, try it on your own, but you have this for backup. Nice. Right here, sir, that looks kind of weird. That's just a y is greater than negative 4. Let's do it. Desmos is here to help you. Holy shoots. Y, lowercase y. That's just a greater than symbol, so no equal to. So here you get to see how a dashed line looks like, negative 4. Boom. As you can see, this is a dashed line. Greater than means on top of the line, and it's at negative 4. It's a lot of good stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. If I were you, there's only 2 problems. I went ahead and gave you a standard form. Convert this. Do yourself a favor. Keep practicing. Convert it. Try it on your own. Boom, boom, boom. Use Desmos. You'll be okay, I promise. All I need us to do is just make sure we practice how to get this shaded region, because this shaded region is very important for tomorrow. Okay? I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you let me know if you all need any help. Tutoring hours, conference hours, whatever you do. I've had a couple people already stop by. I love it when I get the texts, the calls, whatever you guys need to do to make sure you guys are passing this class. All right, I'm out. Have a good day.